Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm Pole Noodle.
And we're back for another episode of My Hero Academia. Last episode, a lot happened. We went through 2 days, and we're about to storm the Yakuza. Well, whatever they go by now. They're gonna try to escape with Eri. Unfortunately, what?
Keep going.
What were we gonna say?
Yakuzco.
We have somebody named
Wasn't
Chronostasis. Not sure what he can do. A little worrisome. And we have 8 other dudes who are going to be a problem. One's already outside, and the others are waiting for the heroes to come in, so that sucks. I don't know how it's going to work because they're going to be basically just buying time for... I want to remember his freaking actual name, god dang it. Jesus Christ. Chisaki.
Sorry.
Yeah, Chisaki, he's going to be leaving with Chronostasis. I think he's going with him.
You saw a dragon.
Yeah, Ryukyu, she turned to a dragon. She can't turn to a dragon, which is kind of cool.
Which is what we expected.
Which
but
is
it's
we'd
not.
hoped.
We hoped,
but
the other alternative was that she kept her normal form, but could just
use dragon powers.
Yeah.
But she's going up against the big dude, who I'm pretty sure is the little dude that can turn into a big dude. And I think he can get bigger, so that's a little... We'll see where it goes.
Went better than expected, but I'm still worried about Mirio.
That was stressful.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I was at war with myself. I was like, they wouldn't kill him. They might kill him. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Because, like, the way he was, like, he was inspired, I was just like, okay, so he's fine.
Yeah.
But then it was like, okay, wait, maybe?
I was more worried about, so he can turn, like, his body into, like, the stuff.
Are we talking about Suneater?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
I was more worried about when the guy started eating him. I thought that would, like, hurt his actual limbs.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Whenever before that, it was what's it called? Larceny. When he like cut his tentacle,
yeah.
I was like,
yeah, that's why I was just like,
is that hurting him?
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that's the case. I think it's just like he creates it. It's not necessarily a part of him exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense, it is. Like whenever he uses the feet, it kind of is a part of him, but it's like an outer shell.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Please don't pay after credit.
I mean, there's been after credit for nonstop.
I know. I don't want them. I'm going to be honest, because they're the worst parts. No after credit.
Oh,
thank God.
Jesus. Phew! I think there's been one other that hasn't had the after credit, but it just seems like every episode thus far has had an after credit. Yeah. And it's worrisome every time. There's one like hey, oh, great, more.
Would you like some more depression? I think I can.
That was a very stressful episode. I was worried for Mirio. I mean, I'm still worried because we haven't gotten to him yet, so they might be showing that next.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
So I don't think they'd kill off Mirio. I don't know. I don't think they would, because I mean, as I know how like the dude's quirk works, but I don't know if it would affect him the way his quirk works. The only issue is like if he were to try to grab Eri, if he's able to catch up to Overhaul, he'd have to make himself solid enough, at least parts of him, to be able to touch Eri, and then Overhaul could actually affect him that way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Mimic.
That wasn't.
Excuse me.
That was unexpected.
You wanna?
So.
That's some bull.
So the other guy is somebody completely different. He's basically just like Bane.
Mm-hmm.
He's, I guess, already big, but he can make himself bigger. That's impressive, but like, yeah, Mimics or whatever they call him something else, but his quirk is terrifying. I mean, we haven't seen it like without the way it without the boost, but because the dude's Lock said that the biggest thing he should be able to do is refrigerator. But because of the boost, he's able to basically control, if not the whole building, then at least some of the layout of it.
Yeah.
And because of that, he can actually alter it, even like change the pathway so they can make it harder for them to catch Overhaul. So that's a big oof right there.
Yeah, because that ruins his entire whole insight thing.
Yeah, it makes it harder because I mean Mirio can go through it. I think because he's going through the walls that he's creating.
Well, yeah.
That Mimic's creating.
But
speaking of,
the problem is I don't know. Well, I imagine that he went through and told him what directions to go.
Maybe he might have not. He might have not altered the whole thing. He might more so like create walls that would and open up another hallway to kind of screw them up.
That's what I'm hoping.
So because
he's like if he's able to like move a room around.
Yeah, he probably could.
That's bull.
The issue with it is that it would also be moving Overhaul, and he would be disoriented. So I think he has to keep what's in front of him. He has to keep that. Well, he could also make the path.
Yeah.
So that like he's like Overhaul would just trust him in a way to give him his way out. But I don't know. Yeah. But speaking of creating walls, we have seen now we've seen it before, but the other side of Overhaul's ability, and it's interesting how it kind of looks like transmutation marks.
Yeah, I know.
So that's kind of interesting.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I was like, who could have that been? But then we see, then they stated that it was Overhaul. I'm like, oh.
Cool.
Okay, so that's all right. That's not good.
What a cool idea.
Yeah, that's a bit terrifying. Because what else? What will he use that for? Because I mean, this show continues to surprise me with how they use their quirks. Like quirks are really cool in this show, but it's also the way they use them. It's very clever.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times they'll catch me off guard.
Yep.
So.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of it.
But we also saw Bubble Girl's quirk. Which, gotta say...
Best grill.
It's in the name, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that.
Yeah, I thought she'd be like, trap someone in a bubble.
Yeah, but it was like... Oh, fuck!
Yeah,
Jesus!
It made it perfect.
Which is terrible. Yeah. So, a very clever way... if she's worked her way to be like that, I mean, that's impressive with that kind of a quirk. But, I mean, yeah, she's a good fighter, as we see. So, she's disarmed the guy. She blinded him, then disarmed him. But then, before that, actually, we saw a Centipeter. That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
It just like grabbed him. So I mean, I wonder how many arms he actually has.
That's a little scary.
Was there more than 2 arms, or was it just 2?
There was 3.
Were there? I don't know. Let me go check. Let me go check.
Oh, Mirio's suit.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah, thank you.
His hair.
Yeah, made out of his hair, which is really cool. I was always wondering how his suit would go with him. But yeah, it seems that it's made out of his hair, like fiber made out of his hair.
Oh no, it's just 2.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, it's just 2.
Yeah, just 2.
Like bubbles.
I wonder how fast it actually moves, or if that was like real time, or like if it moves that slow.
I wish it was real time. That'd be funny.
It might. I mean, I don't know for sure because he didn't react, so it might have just been like slow motion.
I know, but
he wasn't like thinking bubbles, you know.
But I would really hope that it was real time.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could still be because I mean, you see bubbles and you're like, that's definitely gonna hurt. I mean, I guess he didn't expect it to go in his eye, but yeah.
Yeah. She would be Eraser's worst nightmare.
Oof. Well, if he couldn't stop her quirk, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't get to him anyway. It's just like.
Depends on the speed of the bubbles.
Well, it depends on. I mean, he's quick.
Yeah, I know.
So I think he'd be okay.
What's faster, her bubbles or his speed of look?
His speed of look.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, she could also do it without him knowing, and like she could already let them go,
exactly,
and then he use it. But I wonder if that would cause it to pop. Oh. That'd be kind of interesting. All right, but we got all of the 3 of the dudes that we were wondering that were in that one group. So Larceny, who can apparently take anything that they would use against them and stuff. So anything that's small enough though that could be perceived as a weapon. Crystallize, which is a terrifying quirk as well. And I thought that he had gotten the first time whenever Larceny took his face armor and then Crystallize, whatever his name is, like punched him in the face. I thought he got him. Luckily he created something.
Yeah.
It still got him a bit, but he enough to where it wouldn't crush his face.
Well, yeah. When I first saw the crystal guy, I was just like, I wonder if he can eat the crystals.
Me too. I was wondering that too.
Yeah. But I just wrote it off as just like a stupid idea. I'm just like, of course he can't. He can't bite through the crystals.
But I was also wondering how would he be able to in this situation? Because when he was against the wall, I was like, it could I was thinking when he went to go stab him, he would go try to bite it. But I was like, that's a really risky,
dumb idea.
Well, that was more so it was risky. Could he time that enough before
Yeah. Well, I don't. Could he time it by biting it and ingesting it?
Well, we see that. Oh, yeah, that's also an issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't think he could do that.
But he had already taken some, so that was cool. I like the way that because I thought it was just. Well, it's not necessarily just organic, because I mean, well, not. I don't know, because we've seen him. Because anything he eats, like in terms of like creature stuff, that stuff that's already made as food.
So Momo,
but he can also
could team up with them.
Could create like metals and stuff, and it would still work. So yeah,
but bake him in like little pill-sized tabs.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Yeah. He could still, she could still actually help him. They'd be a good team.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Make it happen.
I wonder, could he, if he were to eat, no, it seems to be just, like, the component of it. Because I was wondering, like, if he were to eat a gun, if he could use that. But I think it's just, like, it would just be the metal or gunpowder.
Yeah.
So, but that would be cool if he could do that.
Well, he can combine them.
True. So maybe he could make, I don't know.
Maybe he could make a gun, although they seem relatively worthless in this universe.
Well,
actually, that's not true.
No.
That's not true. Never mind.
But just against these guys, because I'm assuming if they were to use either he could probably just pull the guns out of their hands, or maybe I wonder if he can catch bullets. That'd be terrifying.
Well, bullets aren't technically equipped.
True. Well, You can
take the guns. I don't know about flying bullets.
That's true.
You could probably take the bullets out of the gun before.
Yeah, but I mean, you might as well just take the gun.
Yeah, but that would be funnier.
Yeah, I guess so.
I already have the bullets. They took his helmet off.
Miriam?
Yeah.
Wait, they took his helmet off, or he took it off?
He did.
When? I forgot. I saw it
before he went through the wall.
Okay, why? Is the helmet not made out of it?
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know why you would leave that out.
But maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't work, because I mean, there's a difference between clothing, which I don't know how like sturdy the clothing is, and then there's helmet. I don't know if they could have made the helmet out of his hair.
I feel like that would have been the easiest to make a helmet.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, maybe not as far as like protection wise, but maybe, I don't know. Identity. Yeah.
I don't know if they do that in this show.
I don't think they do. There's no way they do.
I don't think they should do that. Yeah, because everybody knows.
I mean, Bubble Girl is just a face mask, and you can see all of her face.
Yeah, I think it's just mainly aesthetics.
Yeah, no.
That's what they go for.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because everybody knows Class 1A. They know who they are. So,
yeah.
So I don't know.
Why'd they do that? I can tell you. See, if the villains were smart, they would just look up where these people lived.
I think that was the issue with I forgot her name, Shigaraki's grandma, or All Might's teacher.
Maybe.
Because they killed her husband.
Yeah.
So.
That could be it.
I don't know why. Yeah, they should keep their identity secret, but whatever. I love that the movie did that. I forgot what he said before. It was like something hybrid, but then it was like Chimera Kraken.
Yeah.
That was so cool, dude. Yeah. That was terrifying. But then obviously that one dude, I forgot they said his name, but just chomping through that crap.
As you do.
I mean, good God.
I wish he kept the mask. I thought he was going to have like a ghost power or something. No.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why.
That would have been unfortunate if he could just like, sort of like Mirio, but he could just like go through the stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what's with maybe his face was scarred. I don't know. He just wants to cover his face. Maybe. I don't know why he wears that. Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, he had to have it covered to join the club.
Yeah, but they didn't give him a bird mask.
He was just too ugly.
Or he just preferred it.
He already had a bird beak. And they're like, put that away.
But yeah, these guys, they're not necessarily they're not doing it out of fear. We see that they're actually loyal to them, or to this guy, because they were treated like crap and tossed aside. So then this guy shows up. He's like, yes, I will appeal to their garbageness and recruit them and treat them like they're not garbage.
But they also said something that was weird. They said that we don't know like what hides in the mask, and you saw a knife came out. Yeah,
I think what it was he hid the weapon in the mask. Is all it was.
Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say.
I don't think it's part of
these masks have like not that. I'm saying, do these masks each have their own like special, compartment that stuff can just fly out?
No, I think at least for him, or maybe those with cloth masks. I don't know about like overhauls, but I'm assuming they just hide a weapon in there in case someone like tries to punch them or something, or they can like maybe slide the knife out if they need to cut themselves free or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't like
it. I'd also like that Tamaki, that he actually he realized that so these guys aren't just thugs working together there. They consider themselves friends, family, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, all right, well, in that case, I'm going to use this dude as a shield, so you won't need him.
Yeah.
And then I'll just pin you guys underneath him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really smart. I love that he was able to kind of push through what's been basically ailing him throughout the series thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the right situation, he'll break through that, and eventually, I'm pretty sure eventually he'll be able to at least overcome some of his shyness in normal settings and social settings.
That's why he's in the big three.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
I like that how he basically looks up to Mirio, and because of Mirio is where he got his name, which I was writing down right before they went into him, like, oh, dang, yeah. That's why he names him Suneater because of Mirio, essentially. And yeah, it seems like Mirio gave him his name, which is really cool.
Yeah, I'm worried about the big boy.
Which one?
The
one
in
against
the front.
going against Ryuki?
Yeah, because he basically has half of the police force and heroes at bay.
Yeah.
So he did his job.
He did do his job.
He's a good pawn.
To be fair,
He's a good boy.
To be fair, the other three kind of did their job too. They stalled. They stalled a lot of those heroes that were dropped down.
No, definitely. I'm just saying he's half.
Yeah,
He's just like,
yeah, he did a whole lot of them.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah. But there's
we got and also everyone else.
We have Fat Gum, Rocklock, Aizawa. Who else? The Midoriya, right? Midoriya, Kirishima, the girls.
Yeah, Knight.
Uraka and Sue.
And
Nai.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all.
I was a little confused as to why he went with them.
I think it's more to lead them.
I know, but he could have easily just given.
Yeah,
like
but I think it would maybe it would have been complicated to tell him the lock combination. Like that was like
maybe, yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm just saying because they kind of on the front lines a little bit too much for.
I mean, when did he use his quirk on that one dude?
I think he has his quirk for today.
So he has it still right now.
I believe so.
So
yes.
Maybe he'll use that. I don't know. I don't know if he'll be able to touch them in time.
Yeah, depending on.
That's the issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
who used it against?
I don't think.
He had to touch him.
Yeah, I don't think he likes being touched. If I'm honest. Last time he tried, whew.
Yeah. So
you'd find half of them somewhere.
This is God, I'm so worried. Next episode. Well, luckily we don't have it right now, so we gotta wait a week.
I think we ended on a high note, though. If I'm honest, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's fair. Hopefully you can make it next week, so we don't have to wait to see if Mirio dies or not. So guys, that's it for all the episodes of My Hero thus far. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. I hope to see you guys next week whenever they get back. Hopefully we'll be able to record it the day it actually comes out.
Yeah, that's sweet.
If you want to support us, go and check out our Patreon. You get access to polls, to vote on shows you want us to react to whenever we need a replacement, and early access to any catch-up series that we have, like the Dragon Prince and Full Metal and such and so forth. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys next week.
Goodbye.